The following show features work carried out by an individual who employs shoddy and dangerous practices in his work, which are presented only for entertainment. William is a dangerous, handsome fool. Don't be cool like William. Have your cars and equipment repaired and maintained by professionals.
The shit car state of mind dictates you don't replace anything. None of this, well, we're replacing this bearing here, let's do the wheel bearing and do the discs and all that. No. Because something, you don't know what's going to go wrong next. We're just keeping the car going. Squirting a bit of using oil about. Want to be a bit careful near the brakes. But it's only back brakes, you don't need them. Thing is, what we're doing here, this is a good time to discuss this. I don't want to get any WD-40 on the brakes, because as knackered as those brakes are, I don't want to change them. This is the shit car state of mind. You're going to have to take that out as well. Like a pro would be changing the whole brakes off, so he might put some on there as well, but I'm not going to, because I want to keep those brakes. So the first thing we're going to do is take this pad carrier off. It's not really the caliper, but it's part of the caliper. Oh, hang on. No, we're not. We're going to take the pads out first. To go in the house and get your work bag, because like me, you always take your needle nose pliers to work. Basically anything useful you find in a truck, you put it in your bag. You pull that out. I really do need a tray to keep these things, bits and bobs in there. I'll go get a tray. Next time you see me, I'm going to have a tray. It's not going to work anyway. That does not want to shift. Let me take those spring clips off. These are just here to stop them rattling. I never ever put them back in. Because, in fact, I don't think I've ever taken a pair off before. There you go. Right.
I'm very close up to it.
Well, I've only seen the opening sequence so far, and I thought the camera was great. Well, do you know what?
What?
Handbrake's on. Bit of play in it now. Now these are the sort of stupid idea brake calipers where you have to wind them back in. I hate that. But then, let's see. No, it makes no difference at all. I think that might have to have a bit of WD-40 on it, you know. To avoid that. So the WD-40 kind of works, it's moving now. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Could do with a longer screwdriver really for this job, couldn't I? It's important never to go to the shed for a longer screwdriver in a job like this, because you can't be bothered. They really do. I mean, if people knew how gash the brakes were. I'm doing an expose of how gash brakes are.
Maybe.
Ow! There we go.
Good job.
There's nothing difficult about working on cars, it's just a pain in the ass and you get dirty hands. Oh, first blood. Got it? First blood. There'll be plenty more of that.
You can.
Oh, a little bit more blood there, look.
Do you want me to go get?
No, God, if I went and repaired every cut I got doing this, we'd never get anywhere. Just let it bleed, baby. I've got a bit of muck off it. So much thread lock on this. Look at that. How much thread, look. Too much. I'll be rebuilding it with copper grease, not thread, look. Right.
I know how brakes work.
Basically, that holds everything in place. These, it's like the brakes on your bike. These squeeze that disc as it's going around, and that slows it down. It creates heat.
I know how a bike works.
It's not a bike. Also, maybe the viewer doesn't know. Eh?
Yeah, I know, but
You should call the yes and. Right, so here we are under the car. As you can see, I've got the caliper off. There was 2 bolts. Don't know what the fuck I've done with them now. Basically, went through there. See? Oh, that's them there, look. See? Those 2 bolts. Screw it in there. I've got it hung up out the way here using a bent tent peg just by the brake, so I've unclipped all the brake lines. This is the ABS line. I reckon that must be the sensor, so I'm going to take that off. You'll notice, by the way, where I had the axle stand, I didn't have very good access to these bolts, so what I've done is the car isn't propped anymore. I'm just working on a jack. And of course it's important to do that at the time when you're actually working under the car, so if it does fall off it kills you. It's only a light car, it's fine. I'm not scared. This bit here, on the caliper you can see there, there's a special tool for winding those back in if you put new pads in, to make room for the new pads. I've never even seen one of those tools. I just do it with a screwdriver and a hammer. So forgetting, also related to getting the brake caliper off, look. That's the bracket for the handbrake cable. I just bent them out, pulled it out. That little clip there as well, that looks like it's attached to this rotor that was moving off, so I'm going to unclip them as well. That's the ABS. Just unclipping that ABS has unclipped it. It wasn't actually attached to anything, so I needn't have done that. So the brake caliper is now disconnected from the part that we're removing, which is this. You can sort of see it better now. So everything from here to here. Now all the videos I've seen, the cars had drum brakes, and they've undone the hub to get the brakes off. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and leave the hub in undisturbed, because again it's shit car mentality. Don't do anything you don't have to.